Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you guys hear me? Good morning, Adam. How are you? Becca, good morning. Brad, good morning. G Money, good morning. Marty, good morning. Matthew, good morning. Mike, Safe, Steven, good morning. Marty, any fix to your problem? Seal, good morning. Hey, Steven, buddy. Um, I got your email, man. Thank you very much, by the way, Steven. Remember, guys, I just put the link here. It's today's. I think it's the last day for the 80% discount on Apex, and lately they haven't been doing too many of these promos. So try to catch as many of these accounts as you need before they discontinue this offer, because we don't know when they're gonna do the next one. Like try to get to as many accounts as you possibly can, because we're always waiting on that 90%, and that's hardly comes around, and even the 80% is hard to come around. Okay, 3 TPT. Good job, good job. Okay, let's get going here. What do we have? Market is in sync on the long side. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis. Target is Globex 562. Let's go. Here you go. It's a run. There's something on the 50 NT Rinko of concern. Wow. Potential captain setup switch trade on the 50 NT Rinko. This is a wild market at this open right here. Here we go. Captain setup switch trade. This market is all over the place at the open here. Like literally all over the place. Let me show you the 50 NT Rinko, because that puts it in perspective. Captain setup into a captain setup into a captain setup switch trade. Oh, I mean, each single one of them actually produced profits, but it's just for them to kind of do that, like they're punching in a box at the open. So if I'm looking at speed, range, and behavior, speed is moderate, range contracting, behavior. Um, I mean, there is a bias toward the upside, but the market is constantly backing and filling. I'd rather be long than short. But if the market breaks below 513, that will produce a captain setup short on the 100 NT Rinko, and that would be a significant event that could lead to the price action going all the way down to 450. So if that happens, we will be concerned. care. Whatever. Okay. Market is in sync on the long side, and we have a target of 587. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis. Now, if you're looking at the big picture in ES had a captain set up short overnight, and then the price action sold off. And now we're retesting that range between 43 to 68. And we're trading in and around Globex, which is a consolidation, accumulation, distribution area, meaning you're going to see a lot of, failed breakdown and failed breakouts in and around this area. Okay. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis, and our swing trade target is 587. Harmony zone number 1 and 2 supporting the price structure. Target is about to hit 587. Market is in a trend. Here we go. That's the channel that we are in. Yeah, it's a winner right here. Good job, Adam. Hey, it adds up. 62, 62. I'm gonna try 62. If we get if we get down to 62, sorry, here we go. I'm gonna try 62, 61, which is actually Globex. We'll see if we get there. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. If they flip it back up, then that pretty much I have to cancel my order. 62 was the right number, right? Like literally 62. I don't know if I would have gotten filled or not, but we'll see. Okay. We should bounce off of that right here. Hmm. Punch to 70. I sold one and I'm selling the second one right here. Boom. Thank you. So that's trade number one for the day. Let's look for the next one. So got in. I mean, we have it. It's actually the bottom end of the channel, so that helped out. Support at Globex, if it holds, they flip the the price I added, and then I'm gonna sell into the run, just in case they're not gonna break out. And in this case, they did not break out. They just took a minor retracement and pulled it back in. So I couldn't have asked for any more out of this trade, to be honest with you. Good start for the day. Captain set up long on the 50 NT Rinko right now with a stop under 55. The market is in sync on the long side. Pullbacks are buyable so far with a target of 612. 612. 1 minute till news. Let me see here. What kind of nonsense are we dealing with today? We have final services PMI in 1 minute. That's a orange folder. Then at the top of the hour, we have ISM services PMI. So the final, then the ISM at the top of the hour. Crude oil is 9:30 today on Wednesday. News coming up. Watch your positions. Okay, coming up. Here we go. How is ES doing? ES is about to put a captain set up short at 52 half, and that will put some pressure on the market to where we could push below 50 and flush. How is the market treating the stops? They're just trading in a box, so they're taking out the edges of price and bringing it to balance. So that's not a trending market here, in and around balance of Globex. It's favoring the longs versus the short. Now look at ES. ES just produced a captain setup. So if they confirm it with a break under 51 and a quarter, then we should expect NQ to kind of flush below Globex. You have Harmony Zone number 1 as support here. Same thing is happening in ES. Okay, 65. I mean, that tells me that NQ is slightly stronger than ES. That exact move right here. So a push, yeah. If I can get 70, I mean, I don't know, 71. Actually, this could actually go up down here because that would be a switch trade. Then they're gonna try to flush it, and as they get to 62, they bounce it back up. So I'll put it at Globex. Yeah, yeah. Actually, that one would have worked even better. Oof. So what works in this environment is fading the edges, but we're better off fading in the direction of the overall trend, which is the long, versus trying to trade the middle of the range on a continuation trade and a reversion to the mean. I'm better off let them run the stops, and I'll pick up the stops for a bounce. That is a little bit more effective than just trading a trend continuation. I'm gonna cancel this order and just watch the market. We got some news coming up here, and at the top of the hour, a red folder. So you got stops under 68 and under 64. You need to see how they're treating the 62. Yeah, here we go. I mean, that's kind of my idea right there, 62. Let's see if that idea would have worked or not. So automatically you got punched up to 68, so 6 points quick. And do they stop and turn into 72, 78? That's the idea here. They're struggling. You have so many stops right under 60, and you have stops under 52. So 62 pretty much has about 12-point stop. Yeah, they're struggling here. Yeah, they're struggling. Market's out of sync now. And if you look at ES made that captain setup, made the switch trade, double switch trade right here, short into a rundown. So this market is backing and filling, and we have 7 minutes to the top of to the top of the hour. 40 NT wrinkle captain set up short at 71. So there's a lot of selling pressure. Yeah, here you go. You guys just watch your mics. Hey, good morning, Sam. How are you? Yeah, we're struggling here. So the market is running into Globex and coming back in. Um, it's an area of consolidation between targets, target one and two. The market is out of sync. So speed, range, and behavior. Speed is moderate. Range is contracting. Behavior is the longs are the dominant force till proven otherwise. If the market breaks down below 512, then we know that the personality on a swing trade basis shifting. On a scalping basis, the market has a channel number one short. So you're getting this mixed market between the longs trying to defend and the shorts trying to exert pressure. T3 is hit. It's a scalping environment. Okay, 2 minutes, 2 minutes to news. Okay. I mean, yeah, that could happen. Market's back in sync. We're going back and forth here. I mean, look at that. They put on a retest of harmony zone number two and ran it up. 1 minute, 1 minute to news. And boom, there you go. 9 o'clock, and it's a wild one. So they closed it. Market is in sync on the long side. Target is 687. Pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis. A spot to buy into this market is a 76. 76. Let me see if I can get in there. 75, 76. I'll put an order there and see how they would hit it. So right here, they'll put a captain setup. They put a look at how close to the, I mean, right at the top end of the Globex band. So right there, they put on an order. Yeah. I think this is a little bit of a risky proposition, but I'm going to take a shot at it and try to get a quick bounce. But I have to get filled at that 75, 75. Okay. And let's see the bounce. And out. Thank you. That's $220 right there. Moving on to the next trade. Nice. That's pressure. That's a quick pressure too. We're back to Globex right now. So they're gonna try to defend that. See how they're trying to defend it. They're gonna try to defend it here. They may run it up and then come crashing right under Globex. There is pressure in this market. How are you guys handling this market right here? No trades, okay. Yeah, it's oh wow. I mean, come on, man. That's a good one. Safe is just watching. Becca watching. Okay. I mean, I thought we're gonna run it up and go through Globex, but good lord, they really crashed it here. Spear was right there at that 77, Sam, and you see the structure of the market. I'll send you the class on spears and all that stuff here. Look at that! Wow, come on, baby, that's big money right here. That's big money. It's big money right here. Market is in sync on the short side. Rallies are shortable on the swing trade basis. 487 is the target. Let's try to find an entry point. Right here, they're going to try to defend it. So we may end up seeing a retest of harmony zone number 1. You could almost play the targets, Sam. You know, from 5 to 4. That's kind of natural. Whenever you get a price that goes to between 5 and 4, target 5 and 4, first touch reaction tends to get countered. See that, how that went? That's exactly what that is. And the retest of harmony zone number 1. And here, in and around this area where the shorts will start coming back in. Even on a scalping basis, because there could be a potential, if we go up above 50, here we go. First touch bases, the shorts are coming in. Remember where we at in the big picture. We are really in the reversion to the mean area, and we have Globex above us. So what is the natural tendency of the market to do here? Is to spend time consolidating around the mean average and try to flush people toward Globex, and then sell again and again till they make a decision to reverse above Globex or continue to our target of 487. But the natural tendency for price and people is to consolidate here and try to do stop runs. Okay. 3175. You break 3175, you're producing captain setup long on the 40 NT wrinkle, and a counter trend can start happening here. You also have to remember where we at in price. We are at Globex band, the bottom end of the Globex band, and the market reacted to it with a bounce, and now they're trying to put higher lows. So if we get to 31, then that could shift the personality to where we could go back to retest Globex. It's all about that 30, to be exact, 32 and a half, excuse me. So it's between 31 to 32 half. If we get there, then it's a thing. Here it comes. You have stops right above 35, and you have stops right above 45. Here you go. And this is a retest right here. So they have the longs have to pull back and hold it, and then have another attempt at 62. But we could see a shift. I mean, this is early signs of potential shift, but it's not there yet, right? You have to break above 50. And that's what the market is trying to do, but are they going to be successful? You know? So. Okay. They're taking down the stops under that captain setup. Let me show you what I was talking about. So what made us think in terms of a run up to that 50 or toward it is this captain setup. So 32 would have triggered that into that run up, but here they face a lot of resistance. So the market flushes the stops above, then comes back and flush the stops, the long stops right under 16, and now they're trying to hold it. So if this candle closes to 31 to 32 again, we get another shot at running up to 50. And that would be consistent with a market in consolidation and in a non-trending scalping manner. If we, trade under that 10, then that's different. I mean, you look at the 70 NT Rinko. What did they do on the 70 NT Rinko? They put a captain setup short on that candle. So you really, you know, um, I don't want to go short after the market sells that much. I mean, even if it's going to work, I mean, it looks like it's going to work, but yeah, I mean, closed it. Yeah, we got to keep reading this market. Keep reading this market. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's middle of the range trading. It's literally that's what that is, Adam. Where they're just running the stops on both sides of the market, giving you impression of selling, then the market counters it. Your your best bet in this environment is to under trade with a minimum number of contracts, scalp, and keep your stops very tight. See, that's a stop run right there on both sides. Like, look at that. They took out all the stops right under it, right under the Globex band, and now they're taking all the stops back up. Market is out of sync, and what do we have? We have, here we go, a Globex retest. So they'll get here and they will sell it. You have a lot of stops right above Globex, so I wouldn't be surprised if they break above Globex slightly, run into Harmony zone number 2 and the top end of it, and then back off and pull back. And then they'll spend some time in this neutral zone oscillating. How do I want to handle this area? I want to under trade. Watch more than trade. Especially if you find yourself up money on solid trades. This is an area where you almost have to see a high and a lower high and the cloud shifting to get involved. Like, there is support between the 40 to the 30 level. Here we go. Wow. That sucks. Here we go. That's wild. That's wild, man. That's wild. Good work, Sam. Good work. $35, $37. Market is in sync on the short side again. How do we handle this price action? Let's see here. 37.75, 37.75. Okay. So you got a bunch of stops, 29, above 29, which will take you to 37 if you get there. See, here we go. 29 stops. What they're doing there? Like, okay, so if they pull it back in, get the fuck out of here. Look at that. Yeah, that's a tricky ass market, guys. Tricky ass. You gotta be extra careful in this environment. You gotta be extremely careful in this environment. You overcommit in this environment, you end up getting smoked because it's a stop run type of environment. We're trading in the middle of the range, so two things we got to do: under trade, scalp with a minimum number of contracts, and trade the edges of price. And anticipate the stop runs, so this way you know where to place your orders. You know, like, okay, so we said the 37 is where they're gonna run the stops to it and bring it back in. So that's exactly what they did here. They came and took out the stops right under the market, and now they're running it back up and trading in the middle of the range. So there is a short bias here and a stop, and the way they're accumulating is through stop runs. Spam. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else they want to do here. Another stop run. Look at that. Okay, 38. So what are they gonna do here? They're gonna turn, or okay, no, they're not turning. So they're running it back to Globex. There's a captain set up long on the 100 NT Rinko. Let's look at that up. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. That is a stability pattern at the bottom end of the Globex band. So we're gonna go to Globex and run up to 70 in the next few candles, with a stop right under multiple places, but the most important one is the 25. Come on. It's fast market. Okay. Captain set up long on the 100 NT Rinko. This is a pullback into the target number 2. You have a two-sided market, speed, range, and behavior. Speed, moderate, range, contracting behavior. We have a pocket of buyers pushing the price to Globex and to the 70. And then you have sellers that will challenge that narrative, making it a scalping environment only type of trading. Liquidity, good luck on that one, man. See, here we go, challenging that narrative. Yeah, look at that. And Globex. So we got to the Globex. Now we're gonna get to the 70, because the natural thing for them to do here is to run the stops. Even if they pull back here a little bit to T2 or 43, they're gonna try to attempt to actually run this. There's too many stops up here not for them not to really challenge that. I mean, they can pick up a lot of liquidity above target number 3. Here you go. It's okay, yeah, G Money, but I see how effective it is, though. I mean, it guides our understanding of market structure and targets that are coming. So now you could go to the 20 NT Rinko candle and then pick off stop or areas of interest to buy, and then you look at the 70 NT wrinkle on pullbacks to make sure that the structure remains valid as you look for entry points to the upside. You got to ask yourself, Adam, a question: why? So this way, you break that pattern, because that's a pattern right now, right? So we hit the 70, and we have a potential reversal all the way to 587. Hmm. Oh, how close, how close, how close are you? 587, and they faded like that. That's nasty. Okay. What is that? 71. 71. Okay, 71. Yeah, we're about to close that reversal. And if we do, in which we looks like we are, that's going to put us in a position where pullbacks is buyable. The pullbacks will be buyable on a swing trade basis, and you have a captain setup supporting that all the way to 611, and potentially a breakout of this whole area, which can take us all the way to 700. So you see here, once we close this, the low, which is 502, is going to be also the low of the captain setup that started all this mess. And then you have a target of 650, which is T number one. You have 700 as a breakout. And then you have, I mean, higher prices that could take you all the way up to 22,040. And along the way, you'll get a market that will retrace and pull back. But this is how the structure of the market on a swing trade basis right now. Where would we reevaluate that idea if we start breaking under 535 and a half? If the market does that, then that puts that idea at a pause. If the market breaks down below 514, nullifies that idea. And then we come here to this captain setup that the market established, this pullback, so you really, if you start trading anything under Globex again and then break 545, that puts that idea also in jeopardy. But so far, the longs are taking control and pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis. Make sense? Okay, they're running stops right now. Okay, so let's see how far they want to pull back. Our next target is 612, by the way. I mean, there's 70s. 70s are an area where, what is this? 70s, 74 to 70. Then you have to have, okay, 62s. Yeah, let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. I mean, I'm looking for the pullbacks to buy into. This is a railroad long. The market just enacted here on the Harmony system, producing target number 2. Next target is 612. Pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis. I'm looking for an entry. If I get aggressive, then these type of trades are a legitimate Harmony signals right here. Let's look for the pullback again. 80 is a good spot. I'm gonna put an order out there. See if we can get a pullback into it. Then if it reverses, I'll add to it and then run back up to target number 2. So I'm asking the market to pull back to target number 1, scare people into a flush, come to the bottom end here and pause, reverse, I'll add, then it runs back to target number 2 and I'll sell in that wave of price action. If it doesn't work out, then I'm taking a stop close to glowbacks, which I really don't like, to be honest with you, but I'm hoping I don't have to. What I'm asking the market to do is the same thing again. I can ask the market to do whatever I want to. Now, it listening or not, that's a different story, right? Okay. Oh, you better be kidding me. You better film me or I'll be pissed. Oh, that is ugly. You gotta be kidding me, guys. Look at that. To the tick. To the tick. Missed me. Oh. Oh. I mean, I could take it right here because that's the ad, and now it's gonna run, right? And I'm selling, selling, selling. That is just rude, right? Yeah. The good news, Sam, is we see them coming. Like, like we're understanding the structure here. We're understanding the behavior. We're understanding the signals, and it's just a matter of time before they give us their money. That's another like $300 right there. That's okay. Anybody jump in? I don't know. Did you guys jump in on any of this stuff or no? I know my order just got missed, but maybe you guys just jumped in on the railroad because that is a railroad long all day. That's your trade, Steven. Here you go. Rebecca got involved. Yeah, it's safer. I know it's safer. So what I'm doing is a couple of things. I'm starting with one at an extreme behavior, meaning they're selling, 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 but I know the level, so I'm putting it at a level. Then when I see the turn of one candle, then I'm adding to it. Exactly right. Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'll be back. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, 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 okay. So let's think this through. Let's see here. 78. All right, 78, 77. I will put an order there, and I'm looking for a pullback into that area, which means that they will take a stop at under 82 into it and very close to target number one and bounce back up. If we start trading under a 74, that would be concerning to me. But let them pull this thing back. We're almost there. Just one contract. Okay. Took one off. Let's see if I can get to T2. No, I ain't gonna get to T2. All right, I'll take it right here. And we are at 900. Nothing but winners today, baby. Nothing but winners. Gotta love it. So trade one, all of them are long for whatever reason. But I mean, it just I look at this captain setup on the 100. It's protecting any long idea I have. But every single trade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the question I would have is, what would keep me in the trade longer? I mean, I have such a good cost basis, I could go break even and let the second trade run. where would I let it run to? It's the target of 612. So basically, I'm risking basically about 15 points for the potential of getting to 612, which is, what is that, 20, 30, 30, 32 points. So I'm risking, it's 2 to 1 kind of risk reward. You're risking $1 and getting two for that type of trade. Or I could do what I did, which is take it all here. Yeah. I guess that decision was the best decision. But we gotta, if the environment was a trending environment, then I'm more willing to do that. But since the environment is a little bit more choppy, taking all your profits is a better choice. Mm. That second leg is pretty. Look at that one. Target, by the way, is 612. So here we go. How is everybody doing so far across the board? Becca, Adam, Brad. Yeah, I see that you picked up 50K account from Wealth Charts. Let me know what your experience with them is. I mean, I like those charts. I keep it down here and I look at them and trade them. G Money, Steven negative 100. That's no big deal. Safe down a couple of hundred. No big deal. 250 on one account. Just took one trade. Okay. Sam 350 slow grinding. Good job. You had 11 break even today, Steven. Yeah, it's just be honest with you, that's really very good management. Because days like this, if you don't watch it, you get smoked. Green on 3 PAs, good deal. Good, good, good. You guys are doing okay. Marty, where we at, Marty? Sugar, hey Sugar, how are you? Sheila, how's Sheila doing? ES, let's talk about ES. Uh, Target for ES is 60.55 and a quarter. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis. And we have the stop run above 54. You get there, NQ is going to push to our target of 612. So there's firming up going on in NQ, and pullbacks are viable. I appreciate that. Here we go. Struggling both sides. Okay. Once we start picking up steam above that 650 and in NQ and ES above 60.55, we should get a little bit more trending behavior out of this market, where you know bigger targets can come. One thing that Sheila, that is an issue today is, since the market is a fading market in and around the middle of the range, that kills the premium on options. It's a slow price action, so your premiums are getting decaying, and depends on how out of the market you are. So no volatility and out of the money is not moving, you're gonna get decay in premium. So you need the edges of price to hit and more momentum to step in. Damn. Gone. Let's go. 637 is the next target. ES, here we go. That's what you're looking for. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis, and 687 is what we're looking for. Matthew, how we doing? Marty, any fix to your problems? Your Ninja Trader problems. We got to make sure that you're operational here, man. Okay. The fuck out of here. Okay. 76. So close to T3 and the target, and they faded it. All right. I get it. Okay. 77. Here we go. Okay, so switch trade right here. That was beautiful, by the way. Switch trade, railroad, two combination trades next to each other, and the market is behaving well. Retracing into support. Market is out of sync on the 200 and the 100, which leaves us with a two-sided market. So let's look at the big picture here. It's an untrending behavior, constantly coming back to refill and test Globex. So that's what the market looks like it wants to do here. Scalping environment at best. You trade the edges of price, fade against the move with a long bias. That's what the market is showing us. And here we go to Globex. That first touch to Globex should, where is it? Yeah, right here. That Globex touch. Let them come to it. It's a bit of a risky trade, but you're taking out the stops right under 79, so that would take you to 69 and bounce, which that's what the market is doing. I was hoping to see Globex first. Ooh. We should be pushing to Globex, to be honest with you, right now. Here it comes. Yeah, we're right at Globex now. I mean, they touch it and bounce back. It's a reflex. That's just a reflex trade right here. But they should be busting right through it. Maybe on the next wave. And if they do that, then we're gonna see the 55.50. Which one is more important, yesterday close or today's open? I mean, they're both are markers of interest, but Globex is the open of the day, and it holds on to a very important level. It's the balance of volume around today. So you'll see price react to it, and also you see price react to the yesterday's close, yesterday's high, yesterday's low. So it's not like one is more important. Each one has its own place in understanding and reading price action. But when I kind of programmed Ninja the Harmony trading system, I've done backup research to see the importance of Globex, and I found that to be very important in understanding balance. You see a lot of volume trade in and around it, and you see the distance of 50 points above and below it are very important as well. But you use that information along with yesterday's close and yesterday's high and yesterday's low. So it's not like one is more important. They all play a part in understanding price action. Let's talk about speed, range, and behavior. Speed is slow here. Range is contracting. The behavior is a two-sided market that keeps going to balance. I mean, there is a bit of a bias to the long side, but we're constantly expanding and contracting in these tight ranges in and around the reversion to the mean, which makes it, if you're just hyper focused on trend trading, you're most likely trading in the middle of the range and getting chopped up. If you're understanding the nature of today, you'll end up looking at stop runs and fading them. And that's a little bit more effective. I mean, it's interesting that they just did this, where they kind of got to Globex. And if you look at the 30 into Rinko, what did the market do? Put a captain setup long right here. then came and tested it and boom, ran it up. So if you break the 612, then you're back into the market being in sync on the long side, and then the swing trade target of 687 becomes a valid target on a swing trade basis. Yeah. How about that for a stop run? To get people to overcommit on the short side, you get very close to glowbacks. Then they run it and with a retest. Then here, people are looking at '08 to 600, including the whole number as a stopping point. So you see them adding to their shorts right at that whole number, hoping that the market will pull back to glowbacks, and then boom, they take them all out. So we're at the top end of the Globex band. We are about to hit our target of 687. If they run the stops under 13.5, they can get you to the 4. And in and around that 4, they'll bounce it back to reassert that trend. So we just have to see if they do that. I mean, I can put an order right down there and see what happened. That's from 14 to 14. That's a 10-point. That's a 10-point stop run, which is reasonable in an environment that looks like this. But if we start trading anything above 28, then I'm going to cancel this order. Yeah, no bueno. No good. Cancel. All right, target is hit. Next target is 662. Gone, right? Next target, 662. Pullbacks are buyable. T3 is hit, or very close to it. Next target is 662. Pullbacks are buyable. It's a trending market right here. The further away from the Globex bands we are, the more trending the market is. That's just kind of the way it works. T3 is hit, 662 target. ES, 6067.75 target. Same applies for ES. Mm-hmm. 40. If we break 40, that's a captain set up short on the 30 NT Rinko, and that will lend itself to a retracement. So just watch out for that. We're at target number 3, and the market is going to consolidate here at a minimum. So let's see. Nah, ain't going nowhere. Here comes that 40. Yeah, you're going to see a push toward 30 right now. So, I mean, they did this captain setup and retraced it very quickly. So, yeah, for whatever that's worth. I mean, you need, if this candle closes lower, then you got something going on here, an area of distribution. No, it's just a trap. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, so there is distribution going on against this level. Target is hit. 687 is the next target. Whatever. Let's see. They're buying this thing. Target is 687. Next target 712. I mean, they're about to break that 700, and they're gonna run it up and then bring it back in. Here comes. Here comes. Look, right here, we should see a retracement in this market. I mean, it could take us to the 90s and 80s, but we'll see. Yeah, we should be pushing lower. 90s. We're back to T4. ES has a 1 candle reversal. So here comes another round of selling. If we break 97, it's going to be a captain setup short on the 30 NT Rinko, and we will get a reversion to the mean to 80s, potentially 70s. But you got to get to that 97 first. Here it comes. Come on, baby. Let's go. 97s. And here we go. We should push to the 90s, low 90s here. Here they come. Let's watch that 90.84. Uh-oh. Not today, huh? Wow. They ran over that captain. Yeah, no mercy on the shorts. We got 1 minute to the top of the hour. So they're coming in. Okay, well, fuck this. Yeah. Yeah, they're not. It's a long market. I mean, they here at this spot, they needed to really hold the line for the shorts, and that just they're getting rolled over. Market is in sync on the long side. Next target 737, then the next one, then the next one. Okay. Target is hit. Next target is 762. Let's see if we can get to 709. I mean, it just pullbacks are buyable. I mean, this is just a crazy strong market here. I don't have an code for Profit Trader, but I'm gonna get with them and get that going, Adam. Thank you for asking. I'll let you know once I have that. Yeah, they're gonna flush it all the way to 710. I'm not gonna fade this bitch. Just gonna leave it alone. I mean, it could get to 15 here very quickly, then consolidate to get to 10. Here comes 15, should be coming up here very quickly. There you go. All right. So what is the market doing here? It's retracing um, back to harmony zone number 1, which is target number 4, and it's trying to retest this distribution up here between 4 and 5. Usually you get a reversion to the mean type of trading. I'm glad that I kind of got my money early on, because my tendency in this kind of market, which is really pretty much the wrong tendency, is to try to fade it. It's a disease. It's a trending behavior right now after that break above 628. Ultimately, what is it? 1118. So we're up 924. All the trades that we took were on the long side today, every single one of them, and every single trade was profitable. So I'm just going to call this a good day and move on to tomorrow. I mean, the market's slowing down and things are a little bit kind of sluggish here. So it's a good idea for me to kind of call it a day. All right, guys, that's it for me. Good work. And we will do this again tomorrow. Have a good one.